So welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And with me now, I like how you've written, Coach Dan Gray and Sajs. How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Yeah, not too bad, man. Thanks for having us.
No problem at all. It's nice that you could join us after having, whatever you've had from Burger King or McDonald's.
I've had a salad.
You had a salad, yeah, all right.
Salad, 100%. Oh my God, burger, mate, amazing. I'll show you one day.
Just to let you know, Sajs is actually on a cheat. It is your cheat day today, isn't it?
I've got to clarify, right? It's a cheat day. So yeah, it's a cheat day.
Something like that. Well, before we go too deep, we're going to hit the intro and then we'll have a chat afterwards. Is that all right, lads?
Yeah, that's cool.
Are you ready?
As I say, welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And before we start, a shout out to DMX, who sadly passed away today. And Prince Philip as well. 99. I don't know, as me and Dan were saying, we don't know what they drink in that castle, but blimey, they're all doing all right. But bless his heart. And rest in peace to both of them. But yeah, how's things, Dan?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, looking forward to opening the gym on Monday. Obviously not for classes, but it's one step forward. That's what we need.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all good.
Bit of a sense of normality on the way, isn't it? That's the.
Yeah, it's been an odd. What's it been? A year, hasn't it? Yeah, I know we opened a couple of times, but it's been a solid year for boxing.
Yeah, no, definitely, mate. But give your kind of backstory before we move on to Sajs. Give us your backstory. How did you sort of fall into boxing? How did you get into boxing?
So basically, my granddad was a bit of a bare knuckle fighter in Ireland, and he always pushed me into it. So, I lived in Preston. My cousin was an amateur, so I went down there and boxed as a kid, and so basically I was following him, and then I had a few amateur fights, came to go pro, but I had a detached retina, so I couldn't continue. So then I went on the unlicensed scene, and then I had a young nipper and thought, well, this is a bit dangerous because I shouldn't really be fighting like that. So I went into coaching. So I've had a gym it'll be about 13 years in June. So we set up pink collar boxing for females. Raised over about, 350 grand for charity. We used to do shows every weekend, doing different corners, and so it's pretty much in a short version my background.
Yes. Do you miss fighting, Dan? Do you miss it?
Yeah. Well, I did go to kickboxing a bit as well. So, I got quite high up in that. Yeah, so I do. I've got fighting in me. It's always been in me. So it's something that the only fighting I do is on the doors on a weekend. But yeah, I do miss it.
I don't think that's true, though, Dan. I don't think that's true because I saw you, the other day when you were mistreating Sajs in the gym. You placed him around and hit him in the gym. And I'm going to vouch for him on this one because you thought he'd turn the camera off, but he was actually running around with the camera off.
I told him to turn the camera off.
Yeah. That's your techniques, is it, Dan? That's your training.
Yeah. You don't want no CCTV evidence.
Mate, we'll head over to Sajs, the man of the moment. How you getting on, mate? How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Actually, as we've before, I've just come from a really nice cheat day. Dan's going to make me pay for it on Monday, so I'm looking forward to that. But, I'm all right. Taking each day that comes, working, training, work, usual. How's things with you, mate?
Yeah, no, really good. It's nice that you asked because Dan didn't. No, I'm really good. No, how did you get into boxing, Saj?
I started when I was 12. I was really bad with my asthma. Like, I really enjoyed my sports, but my asthma hindered me. So one day my uncle was like, look, Saj, I'm going to take you to a boxing gym and toughen you up a bit. And since then, I've always been involved in boxing.
So it just seems a bit random. Like, you struggled with your asthma, so they took you to a boxing gym.
Yeah, my uncle was involved in boxing.
Did that help you? Did it help you with your breathing?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's the best thing I ever did. When I started to notice, how good my stamina is, I started playing in other sports as well, like football, badminton, stuff like that. And at that point, I realized it's boxing that helped me, the boxing fitness. So I stuck at it.
Yeah. So where are you at on your journey now, then, Saj?
So I'm a professional boxer. I've had 10 fights, 9 wins, 1 loss. My loss came from a fight in Saudi Arabia on the undercard of Amir Khan. So, it was an amazing experience. Currently, I'm just awaiting a call from a manager to let me know when fights, when I'm ready. When does it? I'm going from there. As is the case with most boxers, with COVID and whatnot, they literally just have to train and hope for a next outing.
Yeah. So because you're with Steve, aren't you?
Yeah, Steve Goodman. He's my manager. He's been my manager for the past years. And to be honest, I wouldn't change for the world. He's done a great job in reliving my career. Reliving my career. So it's been good.
Yeah, I've got Steve coming on in a couple of weeks. Really nice guy to talk to and easy to work with.
He's a professional at what he does. So you give him nothing but the truth and he returns it. So I can't complain.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it comes down to with a relationship, doesn't it? You put the hard work in. Dan helps you basically, get your craft down to how, the best that you can be. And then your manager sets them up and off you go, isn't it?
Exactly. So I'm going to give props to Dan for me for the past. How long has it been now, Dan? Probably about a year? No.
Was it about the first lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah, after the first lockdown. So let me give you my career for the past 2-3 years. So my cousin was training me, and my cousin, he's a doctor. So he went and got his second license to train me, which is, it's helped me out quite a bit. I was sponsored by a local gym in Derby. However, because of obviously COVID, they closed down. So, situation where do we go now? And thankfully, Dan dropped me a message asking me if you'd like to use my gym. I was like, cheers, mate, really appreciate it. Now that I knew loudmouth he is, I regret the decision. But anyway, no.
So, Saj, the big question is, Saj, if that gym reopens, are you going to go back or are you going to stick with Dan?
I'm stuck with Dan now, unfortunately. I think,
Correct answer, mate. Correct answer.
So Dan messaged me, and obviously, we started working a bit. At the time, my cousin was still training me. Then we got together and started talking and thinking, you know what? Dan's a good trainer, so why don't we try something with him? And then throughout the duration of training, I just saw gradual improvements, and you know what? No, that's the case.
Yeah. So Dan, I'm going to quickly go back to you. You know, Sajs has sung your praises, and you know, talk as though he's not here. And I know that's difficult, but what does Sajs bring to the table?
So basically, I'll be honest. I was with a different board, Beaver.
Yeah.
And I'd had 3-time coach of the year. So, I had a European champion, well, a couple of European champions. I'd had a lot of unbeaten fighters, and I wasn't really thinking about going to the board. I always had it in the back of my mind, but I got chatting to Angel Fernandez, who's in Anthony Joshua's camp, and he was kind of like, I went over to his new gym in Loughborough just before the first lockdown, and he was chatting. He's going like, you're a wasted trainer. You need to get on the board and push yourself a bit more and believe in yourself. So anyway, when Sajs came and we had a bit of a chat, I thought, you know what, this kid's got something, and I've got a lot of good fighters who could easily go with a board in my gym, and I thought, and we had a good chat, we had a good meeting, and basically I went from there, and I see a lot of potential in Sajs. And the good thing is about me and Sajs, as much as we bicker and we argue, we've got a good bond, so it's great. He's happy, he's in a good place. So, it'll be nice to see the work we've put in the last year behind closed doors. It'll be good to see in the ring eventually.
Yeah. Well, just going by seeing Sajs there, and I'm going to say it like he's not here again, but he seems so humble.
Yeah, for certain.
A guy that's willing to put the hard work in, and like you say, who doesn't have like their tiffs and their, it's you have your laughs, you have your down days, you have all sorts, but that's part of the working relationship, isn't it? That's something you have, and you have that together, don't you? You seem to have a really good.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we have got a brilliant working. We work well together, which is good. It's going to probably make him more dangerous.
Yeah, you know what they say, a dangerous fire is a happy fire. Well, no, in fact, it's the wrong way, isn't it? It's a happy fire.
Sajs, we said about don't be here. Oh, yeah. I'm only joking, mate, honestly. We've got Ender that's coming all the way from Ireland. He's put go on the Irish, talking about Dan because of the old roots, I think. And he's just said, impressive, well done to the two of you. You've kind of found each other at probably the most difficult time, and you're making it work. And, hopefully, like Sajid is saying, you're waiting basically for Mr. Goodwin to come forward and basically announce the next fight by the sounds of it.
I've always got, I've got faith in his decision. Him and Kevin Campion, both of them. That's why, I mind waiting, because I know whatever they decide is for the best at the end of the day. So it's a case of my job, Dan's job, just keep it ticking, make sure when we get the call up, we're ready to go there and then.
Yeah, that's been probably the biggest thing for fighters, isn't it? During lockdown, is the fact that they've been basically saying, look, be ready, because Eddie Hearn's been sort of announcing it more than anyone, hasn't he? By saying, look, there's opportunities here. A lot of fighters aren't willing to take that plunge, are they? And go into those 50-50 fights because they're afraid of losing the O, as it were. And let's get stuck in basically, and whoever's free and ready to go gets the green light. So, Sajs, you don't know what's around the corner, do you, mate?
Exactly. And throughout the past couple of months whilst training, Dan, It's always been a good vibe. You know, I can see my own improvement. So I personally think I'm ready for whatever.
Yeah, my wife's just quickly nipped in, even though she's in the other room. She's put they need to pay their electricity bill. They're both in the dark.
We're in the car.
My mate's put looks like they're in the cars, and she's put, oh yeah, that explains it. I thought, bleeding it.
It's always the best way.
Yeah. But no, we'll go to you quickly, Dan. What fights are you looking forward to, like coming up this year? You know, we've got big fights tomorrow, and this pretty much runs all the way through to the start of June now, doesn't it? What fights are you looking forward to?
I'm certainly looking forward to the Shannon Courtney fight tomorrow. I'm a big female boxing fan, so I hope she does well tomorrow. Because I think she fell a bit short against Rachel Ball.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to see her win that and then get the rematch against Rachel Ball. So that'd be a great fight. And obviously the big one, Anthony Joshua and Mr. Fury.
Oh, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. It's one of those, until they get through those ropes, you just don't know whether it's going to happen, do you?
It's happening, mate. That is, it's got to.
Well,
it's got to happen.
It has to, doesn't it? For boxing, really.
Yeah.
Sajs,
sure.
What are you looking forward to?
You know what? Vargas and Ben, I'm looking forward to that fight because it'll be interesting to see where Conor Ben goes from there. He's called out Amir Khan, so it'll be an interesting, lead up to that, if anything. So that's one of the fights I'm looking forward to. And obviously Tyson Fury and Josh. Didn't they say they have till the end of the weekend to come out with a deal, or it's not looking like it's happening?
I think Eddie's basically turned around and said that there was a time frame on the deal, as in that they really wanted to get it tied up by. So they had basically like a target day. So there was like a completion day almost. If it goes either side of it, then it goes either side of it. But Tyson keeps putting the old egg timer up and stuff, doesn't he? He's being a right shit. And Eddie's saying, look, we're pretty much there. I think this weekend he's putting out the basically the venues and the package deal, as it were, this weekend to him. So he said there's 4 possibles. So where do you reckon they'll be, Saj?
Saudi Arabia, 100%. The money's at now. I mean, obviously they're trying to commercialize that side of they want to commercialize sports now, don't they? So 100%. It's swaying towards Saudi. Dan, where's Reading? Is there still time for the UK?
I'm hoping so, but I think, like I say, I think the first fight will be Saudi, and then it'll be Wembley after. I can't see it straight out going at Wembley.
Yeah,
it's whoever has the most money.
Well, this is it.
100%.
They're going to have what, 100 million each, apparently, by the end of it.
Mate, so
massive.
Crazy talking those figures. Fair play. I'd love to have it here in the UK, but I can't see it happening.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think you're right, mate. Just due to the whole lockdown thing, my wife's jumped in quickly and said, "Sajs, your hair is lovely."
Thank you. If I showed you what happened to my hair, stand by. In fact, Joe, I'm going to send you a video. Make sure you show it your wife, because... Well, yeah,
hang on.
Whoa, there's no need for that, mate.
What are you talking about your hair, Sam?
It's not that kind of show, Saj.
It says fight talk, mate, not stalk.
I bet. Walked
Mate, honestly, you send the video, it's fine. I'm looking at it first just to sort of just check it. Yeah, my mate's put Ender from Ireland. He's put United Arab Emirates. It's gonna be out one of those, isn't it? Because the money. There's been talk of having it on a bloody private yacht. There's been talk about all sorts of stuff. But this is Eddie Hearn, isn't it? And if anyone's going to do it, it's Eddie, isn't it?
100%.
Rachel said she can't see Dan's hair.
I don't have any.
That's
I'm shaving it off.
No comment. No comment.
But yeah,
it's
Dan,
better than yours. Look at Beavis head. You right, Beavis?
Rachel said, Dan, all I can hear is you saying, there's the door from the other day's training.
That's when he's that's when he can't handle it.
Look, I'm going to keep quiet because I know for a fact anything I say will cause me a hell of a lot of pain on Monday. So I've got to keep it as filtered as possible.
No, Sajid, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make a promise here. Whatever you need to say it, and you'll pay for it on Tuesday, not Monday.
Are you giving me a day?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Oh, because I'm being nice.
Being nice. Sajid, it's a trap.
I am tempted. I am actually tempted, but we'll keep rolling and see when an opportunity comes. And if there is an opportunity for me to grow you, Dan.
Best to keep quiet.
If you two had a fight, who would win? I'll start with you, Saj.
He ain't going to catch me. I'll be gone out of the gym before he can see me. I ain't going to fight him. I don't want to fight him.
Do you know when we first started the podcast, you said I'm a nutter?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay.
It wouldn't end well for him.
I'm glad you've got my number now. That's great. You know? Oh, mate. It's mad. Someone's put, mate, they're loving your hair, Saj. Someone's put your hair is almost as good as Mikel Arteta's.
You need to give up boxing and become an hairstylist, Saj.
I tried that one. It didn't end up well, as proven on that video. So until that video has been shown, I can't say anything.
Joel, are you going to put it on?
My wife's now on the defence. She's put, you leave Saj alone. He's lovely.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
But I do love your sarcastic tone, Dan.
Language.
Ender's put, go for his retina. Oh, dear.
Mate.
But no, honestly, Saj, I look forward to seeing you back in the ring again soon, mate. I know it's been a long old graft, and I think the last time you were out was literally a year ago, wasn't it? It was about March last year.
It was just the lockdown happened. I was supposed to have another fight penciled in June last year, but clearly that wasn't able to. I think I needed this break, mainly just to kind of assess my whole career in general and see where it's going. And I'm looking forward to the next fight because I can honestly show people how much I've stepped up since my last fight. So yeah, I can't wait.
No, I think you're a top bloke, Saj. Your attitude is quality. Like Dan was saying earlier, you've just got the right mindset, and yeah, I can't wait to see you back out there, mate. You deserve it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Obviously,
we need to aim for them titles.
Yeah. What's the title that you want to sort of head for first, Saj? Is there a particular title you've got in your head?
See, I'm a very simple guy where I take things step by step. So obviously the first thing I'm going rather soon is an area title. Box off an area, then just move from there step by step. So it's like, I'm focused on what's ahead now. And once I get that, and then, see how it goes.
Yeah, no, definitely. And Dan, you're obviously, you just want to get him as far as you can get him, basically.
Yeah. I mean, for my first pro with the board, it's not a bad one to have. He's an all right boxer. No, he's he's a great prospect, and it's a good journey for me to start off with Sajs. So if we can get him somewhere in the English title, it's something to really aim for.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we can. He's 9-1. He's a great, fantastic boxer. We've worked on a lot of stuff this last year, and it'd be great for his fans to see it.
Yeah, as you say, it gives him that, this year out, sort of, I say year out, but it's kind of like a year in the gym, isn't it? To affect those things and work on that partnership, and that's probably the biggest thing, is the understanding between the two of you, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's been brilliant, because, like I say, we probably wouldn't have had that time, to get to know each other. And I mean, I felt like I've known him for about 10 years rather than just a year. So, it's been good. We've spent, we pretty much train every day. So it's been good. Apart from all the times he's had to isolate, which is more times than anyone I've ever known.
Isolating a drive-through.
That's just for his kebab.
Yeah.
I've not had a kebab for a while now. Honestly, last time I had a kebab was about 2 weeks ago. But nah.
He's the kebab king.
I'm notorious for that. Honestly, I have a debut fight, right? It was in Derby, and what happens with me is I get nervous. When I get nervous, I eat. I was gone. I was gone to a local kebab shop, and my fight had a kebab. Come back, I got absolutely bollocked by my trainer. But I was like, yo, this is helping me. I needed this to keep calm. Now let's go. Let's get the job done. So it's kind of stuck with me since then.
I'll tell you the thing I noticed the other day. Just going back to your training quickly, Saj. Yeah. When you're hitting a bag, when you're doing your session with the bag work, and then all of a sudden, is that the drills that you've got? Because you obviously work to your timer, don't you? You work to, how it goes, because you do your bag work, and then you start doing burpees, and then you start doing your bag work again, and then you're doing squats and stuff like that. Have you got that routine that you do like every day? Is that something you do every day?
Yeah, so we start between 8 to 10 rounds of pads, obviously shadow, warm up before, and then we'll finish off with those kind of.
Sad, you're frozen.
Hello.
Sad, try and bring yourself back in. I think he's gone for a walk for a minute.
Oh. That's because of the speaker training.
Yeah, I reckon his car battery's run out. I reckon, but yeah, no, he's while he's not here, mate. No. Yeah, top lad, and
yeah, we try and mix the training up quite a lot. I'm just trying to get him as fit as he can, because problem is with Sajid in his first pro fights, he's never really been pushed to limits, and I want him to be able to fight now 12 rounds where he's probably only going to be doing 6 to 8.
Yeah. So. Well, that's it. If you're building towards that already, when you actually get to the point of going to that level, you haven't got as much of a bridge to cross, have you? You're already sort of working at that level.
Yeah, we've had a good year to work on it, so it's good.
No, I'm chuffed for the both of you. I'm glad you kind of found each other and you've got a good working relationship. And as I say, he seems like a top lad, and he seems that sort of fighter that he'll give you 100%. If you tell him to, he'll do it.
Yeah, he does. He has his off days, and he still always does what I tell him to do. So it's good. He respects me a lot, and we've got a good working relationship. So, he's back.
It's all right, Sajs. He's now told me what your training was, so just forget it, mate.
Go on, we'll let you have your say.
I had a call with Steve yesterday, a Zoom call, right? And the same thing happened. When I'm in my car, my phone starts to heat up, and then it just switches off, and I'm thinking, oh mate, I did it again. So, can you look what was Dan waffling on about?
We were just saying about the training, mate.
How you like putting me through pain?
Yeah.
Well,
Dan
was putting it in a similar sort of way, in saying that it's just pushing you to the next level.
Yeah, the thing is, I've seen great improvement in that sense. My issue was I had COVID back in December, and since then it's had a lasting effect on just my fitness. Like at one point I wasn't doing. I do 2 rounds and I'm done. Had some sparring with Echo Esserman. Had 2 rounds of good sparring, and after that I'm like I'm dead. But obviously a bit more perseverance, more solid training. Dan's got me back to my fitness. And now we're just gonna keep on improving on that. So it's good. I'm looking forward to it all.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying, just looking forward to seeing you back in the ring, mate. And as soon as you get any fight news, let us know. Because we just look forward to the day now. Hopefully, not too much longer.
Yeah, just got to stay patient and keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, and send me that video afterwards. Ender basically just said, "Look, you got a dodgy phone, mate."
You know what? You can't say that after so many people are complimenting my hair. Dan, take your hat off. Take your hat off.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, no, I've shaved it because of lockdown, haven't I? So.
Take your hat
off. Why don't you make me?
Well, on that note, before it gets all, I just don't want to see Sajs hurt you, Dan, to be honest. So on that note, all I can say is good luck to the both of you, honestly. He's giving it.
You're only giving it the biggie because Joel's missus is backing you up.
Well, she's literally just put on here, keep up the good work, my darlings. So you've
there, okay. Thank you. I appreciate everything you've said, and Dan does as well. Even though sometimes he doesn't show it, he's a bit rude at times. But I'll appreciate you on behalf of Dan.
Yeah. Honestly, Sajs, I can't wait to see your live training session on Monday, mate, because you're in for it.
I'll invite you, Joel.
But no, honestly, lads. Rachel said she's put "get it off, Dan," which
you can leave your hat off.
But no,
I might do if Sajs does about 10 rounds of burpees on Monday. I'll take it off for you.
Yeah, I did 1,000 burpees in one session. I broke my back pretty much. It took me 2 hours.
I think you're nuts.
Crazy guy.
Quickly then, right, before we go, you drop that in. what's the worst thing, Saj, that you hate in training? What is the worst thing? So if Dan turns around to you and he goes, right, I want you to do that, and you're kind of like, oh, what is that thing?
You know what? I'm going to have to sing his praises a bit here, because since training with him, the only thing I haven't liked doing is looking at his face. But for the training...
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, Saj, mate, you're just not learning. You're not learning, Saj.
I've gone this far. I might as well go all out now, because I'm in trouble on Tuesday anyway. You might as well make the most of it.
Dan, what was when you were training? What was the worst thing for you? Was there a particular thing that you couldn't be asked to do if someone told you to do it?
No, I mean, you have to do what you have to do, don't you? It's just one of them. I mean, any training really. I didn't like doing any of it, but it's one of them things. You've got to do it, and depends how much you want it, and that's why I always say to Sajid, if you don't want it, the door's there.
There's the door, mate.
Simple as that.
That's all we kept. Me and my wife were laughing during the live. That's all we could hear was doors over there, doors over there. but to be fair, in a way, he's right though, isn't it? Because you think the hard graft that is the hard bit, but it's the reward that you get after the hard graft. But to walk out the door is so easy, and so many boxers do it because they can't handle it.
Yeah, 100. Yeah.
So for you to grit your teeth, Saj, and just get on with it, mate. Hats off to you, because it's not a game. A lot of people go on about it, but boxing is tough.
Definitely. Things what I like, what I see a lot is people criticizing boxers, saying that they should have done this, they should have done that, when they haven't ever stepped in the ring themselves. It's a difficult sport. Like, you need to go through yourself to really appreciate that fighter who's just stepped in the ring against whoever. Go ahead. They call us crazy for enjoying it.
Exactly, mate. We'll end on a couple of comments and then we'll call it a night. Ender said, even after 1,000 burpees, your hair would still be perfect. And he's put, and then on the other hand, Dan work his bollocks off on Monday, and then he put, Tuesday. Rach, I could do about 5-star jumps, and that's it. I've never seen her do 5-star jumps, to be honest.
Yeah.
And well, that's it, isn't it? It's more than anyone, isn't it? But Rach is going to end it. I think you both are decent guys, and you're going to go far, Saj. If boxing fails, then you would be brilliant as shampoo advertising.
There you go, waxhead.
Ender's put, he's worth it. Mate,
brilliant.
Well, to be fair, Saj, just don't use wash and go. You'll end up like Dan. So on that note,
thanks for having us, Joe.
No, honestly, mate, I appreciate it, and hopefully we can have a catch up one day properly in person. And yeah, honestly, Saj, keep up the good work, and Dan, you got a great lad there.
Yeah, he's not bad.
That. Yeah, remember that.
Saj, I'll wait for the video.
Oh, yeah, he's waiting for the video, Saj. See you later, guys. Saj, see you Monday, bitch.
I'll see you all soon.
See you later.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Thanks to Dan and Saj for coming on. Great lads. Great laugh. Such a great partnership they've got there, almost like a married couple. Looking forward to the video that's going to get sent. I'm obviously going to have a proof look at it before my wife takes a look, by the way Sajs was talking. And yeah, you've been watching JG's Fight Talk live, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And if you've enjoyed this evening, go over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and check out the rest of the content. There's great stuff coming. We're doing the live watch along for Ben versus Vargas and the undercard tomorrow. Me and Ender will be here. So yeah, check us out from 6 o'clock tomorrow on YouTube, and we'll see you all then. Take care. And now, all I'm going to do is say, have some of this again.
Are you ready?